All right. We are on to musical number 8, um, the 7th poem. And here's the story behind this one. When we were developing the project and it became clear that this was going to be a full song cycle and probably done without intermission, like a big one off event, I told Kevin, would be lovely to give me a little bit of a vocal break. Can I have a little rest? And he came up with this extraordinary idea to make 3 scherzos throughout the piece. And we encounter the first one here. But all of them are themed around a bee. So she wrote quite a lot about bees. She must have had a plethora of them right outside her window. She was fascinated with them, and she uses them a lot in the poetry. So this is Bee Scherzo number 1. I will not play a single note of this because it's extraordinarily virtuosic. And I don't even know what half of the articulations mean because it's all string language. Sul ponto, arco, pizzicato, enharmonics. All I know is when I hear it, I see bees and I see the summer and I feel the sun and I feel the petals of the flower. It's just unbelievable what he has written and how Time for 3 personifies this. It's just unbelievable. And so what I love about the inclusion of these is they bring a little bit of humor. They bring something wild and unpredictable. They're also played without words. So one thing we found is her poetry is so immense and it's like you sort of, when you're in Italy and you're going to cathedral after cathedral after cathedral, at some point you're like, I know it's beautiful, but I need a break. And you sit and you have a lovely cappuccino in a piazza. These are kind of like that. So you're not having to concentrate on the music and the text as well. You just get to experience it. Now, I need to ask Kevin this question because I don't know if it was intentional what he has done or not. This is like what I want to do when I like Mozart. Did you mean to da 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 da? I can actually ask Kevin because he's living and breathing, thank goodness. I'm gonna ask him about this. But this is a bee I personally knew, and it's towards the later part of her life. This is, let's say, 1875, number 1343 in the atlas, the Bible. This is so cool. So, a single clover plank was all that saved a bee I personally knew from sinking in the sky. Twixt firmament above and firmament below, the billows of circumference were sweeping him away. The idly swaying plank, responsible to nought, a sudden freight of wind assumed, and Bumble Bee was not. This harrowing event, transpiring in the grass, did not so much as wring from him a wandering alas. So, this is what I want to ask Kevin. We've just done Because I Could Not Stop for Death. There was no escaping death in that poem. She had no choice. It stopped for her when she wasn't even ready, or when she couldn't. And here we have a bumblebee who's being between the firmament above and the firmament below, caught between these worlds, and this billowing circumference of air swacks him right into the plank. That's an important choice of word. Of a clover. And the clover is just there. It doesn't have any responsibility to anybody. It's just there. And the bee finds it and lands. And it was a harrowing event. But the bee, through all that drama, didn't even say alas. Just went on. The power of presence, not labeling things, just going with the flow, grabbing on where you can, letting the storm pass above and below you and swirl you all around. And then you move on. It's extraordinary. A B I personally knew. The B scherzo number 1. Oh, I love this. Yeah. The metronome marking and the musical word is buzzy at 112. And Juicy's like, but when they play it, it's like, oh, I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. The B scherzo number 1. What's next?